welcome back to My Life on the Farm, and today I'm going to be doing DIY dog toys. I've been wanting to do this video in ages. I've always thought of it, and I have so many DIYs that I got when I first got Moss, and yeah, and also, I'll also be doing some hacks for you guys because I have a few kind of hacks I like to share with you guys. But yeah, so let's go on to the video. Okay guys, so for the first hack toy thing, you're gonna need a tennis ball. If you want to, I wouldn't really bother getting a new one. If you have any old ones that are a bit weighed down and your dogs have actually worn them down quite a lot, I'd recommend an old one, not this old because that's just really old. But what I did is I actually cut through this. So you're actually going to need some scissors and some treats too. I cut through this and then I'm going to put some treats in it, and that way they can try and find it. But this, it's so cracked because it's been really cracked for so long. It's just horrible, guys. So yeah, I'm going to put a few treats in there, and they can work to get it, and you can decide how big the hole is, how big you want it, and it's just such an easy way for them to get active, and it just keeps them entertained for so long, I find. So yeah, that's the little hack. So guys, the next toy I'm gonna make is this kind of chewy toy, and it's actually made out of old socks. I have not actually finished this because I need to trim it down. But it's actually made out of old socks. It's actually ideal for puppies. If you have quite an aggressive dog that likes to chew things straight away, I wouldn't really recommend this toy. Maybe you want to skip the other bits because, you know, this is kind of more of a puppy toy. But all you need for this toy is 2 socks. So 2 odd socks or whatever. These are my little sister's socks. I've done a dark blue and a lighter blue because that might look quite nice, and I did the same with the pink. And you'll need some scissors also. So yeah, let's get to it. So what I actually find using as well is some elastic loom bands. They were so popular before, but I have still got quite a few of them. So some elastic loom bands to hold stuff in place are really handy too. So first what you do is you kind of twist them, and then I'm going to try and hold one in place. This is not it's quite hard toy to make, so yeah, so it's quite a hard toy to make, and it turns out quite small actually, so I wouldn't actually recommend getting a massive socks because they'll just turn out quite small anyway. And guys, don't worry, it's for your dogs. Don't worry too much about how good it looks. They're just gonna appreciate you anyway for what you've done anyway, because they're gonna love you for all the toys you've been making for them. So now I'm gonna tie a knot at the start. So I'm gonna try and tie a knot anyway. What I might find is easier is just loom banding them together like this, and then getting the loom band and them together, and then I'm going to twist one like that, and hold that kind of in place, and the other one I'm going to twist. Get an adult to help if you are quite small and you need some help, because this is quite a hard toy to make. But yeah, then I'm going to start doing a looping a loop, and quite tightly but not too tight, because again, it is for your puppy, and if you want to make it reality, they are going to ruin it one day, and that's just life, I'm afraid, if you have a puppy. But yeah, I'm sure they'll really enjoy this. So again, I am gonna try and tie this time. I'm gonna tie the end of this, not too tightly, otherwise it'll just come apart, but a little bit tightly. That's not looking too great at the moment. But I'm gonna try and tie that so I can work out the other end, because that's not looking so good. So that's the start of it. Not amazing, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take the elastic band off the other side, and I'm going to twist the two parts. Also, if you can hear a quad in the background, that's just my mum going to feed. But I'm just going to twist these bits here, and I'm going to twist here. Oh, and then tie a knot, which is really hard to tie, guys. Actually, I would probably recommend using long socks because it's much easier. And like I said, this toy is extremely hard, for me anyway. Well, not I actually made it up, but you know. Okay. I found when Moss was quite bored with just tennis balls, I found that if he has more toys, it's kind of more entertaining for him. Now he's much outside and he's like a sheepdog and he's all entertained. Well, he's not actually a sheepdog, like straight away now because we haven't actually trained him. But yeah, so now, guys, this is not looking so great. So this is like a small toy, but then it should look a little bit like this, but probably what's best, it will probably look something like this. Knowing you guys are probably quite creative. Then cut along the ends, and then cut down here and just trim them so then they don't really get in the way and they're just a bit easier. So not too much, but like this, just a little bit. I'm just going to trim the others now. There is the little dog toy, guys. So I hope you kind of do that, but if you don't worry because it's... Oh, make sure you put this in the bin as well because it's a tiny bit of a toe thing. But if you do, thank you so much for making this because seriously, it does take a lot of persevering and yeah, trying hard. So there we go. Okay, guys. So for the third one, the third toy, I'm going to be making like a big kind of toy, so it's really suitable for dogs, and it's quick and easy to make, and it's just, I love upcycling and things like that. So all you need for this one is a tennis ball. I use like this mini one that we got from a Christmas cracker at Christmas. It was so cute. And these little ties, which I actually upcycled from this old t-shirt. So all you need to do is basically just make them, and you know, you can do that, or you can use bands or whatever that you can tie up. And then you need some scissors and some, a t-shirt. So any old t-shirt is fine. But yeah, so first, the first kind of step is to cut along the armpit. So you're just going to cut kind of along there. So I'm just going to like cut there. And so you're going to cut along the armpits. And so yeah, I'm just going to cut along the armpits. It makes them, it's, you know, it's a great way of upcycling, kind of doing good stuff for the environment. So you're actually going to be left with something like this. You can actually like stick a hand through and hello. So yeah, so you're going to be left with something like this. So you're going to cut the edge of the shirt so it looks like a bit of a book. So I'm going to cut along here, like down there. So cut down here. So I've just cut along the edge there, and you open it out like a book. So you can open. That's just rolling around everywhere. Sorry, guys. So you can just open it out like a book. And then you need to cut two parts. Well, I'll show you now. So when you've done that, you just need to do that. And then you need to cut two parts, leaving a space for the tennis ball. So you can plop the tennis ball there. So make sure your fold is here, so there's no like area, and here is the book bit. And then you're going to put your ball there, and then you're going to cut all the way but not too much because you need to leave space for your ball. Okay guys, so I've just finished that. That was probably a time lapse then because watching me cut is just boring. So now open it up a bit like a book again. You should be left with these frilly bits like this, which is a bit disgusting already. And then guys, then you open it up like this. You've got like a frilly bit down here. Sorry, my table's not very big. And then you plonk the ball in the middle, and then you wrap it up like that. So you wrap it up like that, and then you wrap it up. Oh, like that, and then you put it around. So you have this frilly bit here. So you should have like these little tentacles. And then you need to tie it with these little ties that I made from an old t-shirt like I just told you before. Make sure it's nice and tight so your dog can't get to the actual ball because, you know, then they're basically going to ruin it. Just saying. So I just need to do it really nice and tight. There you go, and I'm going to put it back again. There we go. So I've just did a double knot because I just think that's the best. Then you're going to be left with these little bits. Also, I'm going to cut the label off. Guys, if you have labels, just make sure you cut them off. That's what I'm going to do. But then you're going to split them up into twos. Split these little bits up into twos, so there should be like 6 of them, I think. We got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we've got those, and then you're gonna plait them like so. So you're gonna twist each one. And then you're going to plait them. Okay guys, so I've literally just finished doing, well, plaiting when I've just finished. Also, if you just seen a different scenery, I actually stole my mum's water bucket, so she came in to get that, which now it's a bit of a wobbly desk area. Now then, after you've plaited really tightly, which is, this is not actually very tight, but you know, it'll do. I would, you need to tie this with a little tie, t-shirt tie, that's what I like to call them. You do a double knot. And then that's your toy nearly done. But then, because this is a bit like frilly, I do like to neaten it up a little bit and cut it. There we go. So I've just, so that is kind of the end. Okay guys, so the next hack, you'll need a, sorry, excuse me for the lamb. You'll need a piece of Twain. And to get this piece of Twain off, if you don't have a knife, if the knot is too kind of tight, which I'm trying to make it tight because I can't really see much knots and I don't really want to untie that, so if you don't have any knife around in your pocket, or you don't have any scissors or whatever else, you can just pop it through. And when I found this out, literally, I have to share this with you guys because it just changes everything. You can just pop out a piece of Twain and everything. So then you start rubbing it and the force gets it off. See? So I've just done this. Also, it does ruin your piece of Twain a little bit, so yeah, you can feel it quite hot anyway. But that's just done. See? So that is literally just took it off. Oh my days. But sorry, yeah, so that's just took it off. So that is hack number 5. Okay guys, so this next / last hack is a bucket hack, which actually it's a little feeder, so the lambs can get to it easier. Otherwise only one head can really fit in this bucket, and that's why we need actually more of these. But these are so handy. Someone actually made this for us, which is really handy, and more heads can fit in at once and everything, and it's really good upcycling thing. So I thought I'd just share it with you guys. I'm not going to make it myself because I think I'll just attempt that another day. But what you need to do is actually just take this off. Well, if you have an old bucket, ideal, because that's just like perfect. And then you do like a bit of the bucket like this, and you can see where the bit has been, and then you just nail down a piece of wood in there. And I just think it's really good. I just use some cake in there for them. So yeah, so that's hack number 6. So I hope you enjoy that little hack. So, yeah. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to end the video there. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please go and like and subscribe and comment down below suggestions on my new video. Well, suggestions on any videos that you want to see with me. Just because, you know, that might be quite fun to do. Any like challenges or whatever you want to see me do. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Yeah. Whoa, did you just fart? Oh, that's disgusting, lambs.